going to learn how to make these very colorful, fun and festive, easy to make springtime May Day bouquets to drop off at your neighbor's house and let them know you're praying for them and thinking about them. You're gonna have a great time making these with your kids, and your neighbors are going to love receiving. So I've got a variety of supplies here, and I'll show you what your options are. I did go out and I drove around on the side of the road and I picked these just fresh flowers. Some people would consider them weeds, but just really went on the side of the road with a pair of scissors and a solo cup, got some pretty stuff. I trimmed my bushes out front. I've got a couple different types of leaves here that would be pretty to put in a bouquet with those. I've also got everything I purchased at Dollar Tree, and I got just a little array of artificial flowers. It's fun because you can actually get blue bonnets in your artificial flowers. You know, we can't pick those here in the state of Texas. Got some just gift bags, and we have some party hats. And if you're going to do fresh flowers, you'll probably need one of these plastic cups to go inside your tube. And then just a hole punch, some packing tape, a bright colored marker, and I just had a little stamp that said enjoy. So I put the word enjoy on just a pink notepad. So let's get started and put some stuff together. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna wanna do is open our party hats, because this is already formed and made for you to hang on the door. So this is gonna be our main container. But we want to replace this elastic right here with some ribbon. We can add on to that. We can leave this elastic on, but we're gonna wanna put some more ribbon on it. And I'm gonna suggest you go ahead and cut these off of your gift bag so that you have some ribbon, some nice ribbon to put on your holder. Okay, so we'll start by cutting our ribbon off our gift bag and unpacking our hats. Now, some of you might just want to leave the happy birthday balloons, but I think it would be really nice to cover this with some sort of floral pretty paper. So we're going to cut out a piece of paper on this and glue it or tape it onto this. Where a stapler might come in handy. I've just laid this party hat on the edge of this paper, and I folded a piece over, and I'm going to go ahead and staple it with the staple side out. Staple that just to secure it right there. Then I'm going to just gently roll it. I'm going to roll it on this paper until I make a cone. And I'm going to cut my cone. And I'm going to cut the top of it off here even. So I've got my cone made there. You can see right here, just going to cut it off even. Okay, that is a really pretty holder. And I'm going to take this and staple it on that side. So there we have our cone to put our flowers in. So I have my cone here, but the back of it is still a seam. So I need to take my tape, and I'm going to just run tape down the seam. And measure it, cut it, fold it, lay it on there gently, over the top, and press down that seam. Now, I have a fully sealed tube that's reinforced with my party hat on the inside. So now we're ready to put our handle on it. That's what's going to hold it onto the door. So you have your finished tube, you have it sealed in the back with tape, you have your party hat in here to reinforce it. Now we're going to want to punch a hole on either side of this to make our hanger. And remember, we cut the ribbon off of one end of our gift bag and we just pulled it out. So this is what we're going to use for that. To reinforce this hanger from the inside in case you're afraid your knots might be too small and they might slip through, with a piece of tape or even a staple right there. Now here's the part where you get to decide if you want fresh or artificial flowers. I am going to do fresh first, and this is where you're going to want to use these cups. It's fun, and it will definitely spread some cheer. Okay, so if you decide to do artificial flowers, you won't need the plastic cup on the inside. You're just going to use your holder, and then you're probably going to need a pair of wire clippers, I forgot to tell you that, if you're going to cut some of these flowers. Now, even after you've arranged this, I think it might be fun to just go ahead and add some natural greenery in here. This is the bushes I cut, and I'm gonna pop just a little bit of that down in here just to give it a little more of a natural look and add. Now I've got my flowers, I'm ready to go hang these on the door, and I wrote a little note on my notepad that just says, "Hi neighbor, happy spring, I'm praying for you." And I added a little encouraging scripture down here, Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you." And I'm going to stick that little note of encouragement right on the front here, and I'll just clip it on with my paper clip, if I can find it here in a moment, and we will go hang that on a door. So I think your neighbors would love to come home to either fresh or artificial flowers with your note on there and your fun springtime Happy May Day bouquet.